What up? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I am leaving work now, heading home. Gonna do some stretches, spend some time with the dogs, eat dinner, you know, that stuff. But I just wanted to put a little video out. And I'm putting that video out, well, because I love doing it. But honestly, I kind of had a wake-up call, but just today was a really good day. I've been having some good days. I've been improving and getting there, but a lot was made clear to me today, and it's honestly disappointing that I allowed myself to be which I haven't been this way in a while, but the poor is me, woe is me, or whatever, during my birthday, acting like a little diva, to say it lightly, I guess. It sucks when you feel alone, but honestly, you can't feel that way. You can't allow that to affect you. You gotta make the most of each day. Optimism, positivity, love, self-love. There's so much to be thankful for, especially in my life. There's no reason to ever be down. And I was doing a really good job for a while, but I allowed some things to get to me. But I had a conversation today with the owner of the business that I work for, and it was a good conversation, and it put a lot into perspective for me, and it honestly kind of allowed me to breathe and feel better, I guess. I can't really put the right, and I'm really good with words, I can't put the right words together, but I always knew that there was belief. I always knew that there was respect, and that he knew that I knew what I was doing and all that good stuff. But I had a bad month last month. I allowed that to happen, and some other things involved in there. I just gotta stop I gotta stop feeling. I gotta stop letting things get to me and worry me. I'm good at what I do, and there's a reason that I am where I'm at. And you just have to put in the work. So we're gonna backtrack to the intro, and we're gonna get into this video here. This is Tuesday, day 104 or 105 of Dave's Daily D. Dave's Daily Discussions. You know me. I'm Dave. And honestly, guys, I love it. I love it so much. I had like a little rude awakening, just to say, hey, you say it, you talk about it in your videos, but you need to be practicing what you preach again, back on track. Making videos is pointless if you're not talking the talk and walking the walk. If you're not going to be about it, don't talk about it. And I let myself get off track, make some mistakes. Not really mistakes, but I allowed myself to get off the beaten path. But we're back on track now. I woke up this morning, high energy. We're doing a lot better. We're raring to go. We're just back on the proper mindset. We're not looking in the rearview mirror. And this will hopefully translate to some of you guys too. You gotta wake up thankful. You gotta wake up and be appreciative of the things in front of you. You woke up, you most likely woke up in a bed. You woke up, you have a roof over your head. You woke up, you're breathing, You have the ability to eat. You don't have to worry about where your next meal is. Those are good things. I have the ability to go to physical therapy. That's a blessing. I have the ability to go to work. I am allowed and I get to go to work and work for a career that I really enjoy. I don't have to go to work. I am allowed. I get to go to work. That's a major misconception in today's society. You don't have to do anything. But there's consequences if you don't go. So I am allowed to go to work, and I appreciate that, and I am blessed to wake up and be able to do that each day. I work hard because of that ability, because it could be gone just like that. Perception is reality, guys, and I haven't talked about that in a while. Perception is reality. You have to perceive and you have to realize that things are better than you may be seeing them, and it's all a mindset. If you do not see the silver lining, if you do not look at the positive and the great in front of you, and you only look at the dark and the negative, well, it's going to translate into negativity and pessimism and bad things. You're going to manifest negativity, and it's going to manifest bad things in front of you. You have to be optimistic. You have to be loving, passionate, and you have to believe that good things are coming, but you also have to work for it too. It's not just going to get handed to you. It's not going to fall in your lap, but the law of attraction states that if you believe in it, you can hold it in your hand. If you are a loving, optimistic, positive person, well, things are probably going to come to you a lot easier. You're smiling, you're happy, you're nice, you're a loving, caring person. People are going to work with you better. They're going to enjoy your time. They're going to be more prone to be more optimistic and passionate with you, and compassionate, sympathetic, empathetic, all that stuff. So if you wake up and you're positive and you're loving and caring to the people around you that you come into contact with, whether you know them or they're strangers, good things are going to happen. If you're negative and pessimistic, you're a drag to deal with. People just do not enjoy being around you or talking to you because you're just a bother in some sort of way. Well, then things are not going to go well for you. Doors are not going to open. So remember, wake up and be thankful. A lot worse things could be happening. There's people out there who have a lot that are a lot worse off than you. They might not know where the next meal is coming from. They might not have a job. They might be homeless. There's a lot of things. So being appreciative that we got to wake up and you have a pair of shoes to put on. You have clothes to wear. You can take a shower. You can go in the refrigerator and eat something. Those are things that we take for granted daily, that until we lose it, we don't appreciate it. And many of us got a rude awakening when COVID-19 hit. It was a real eye-opener. I mean, a lot of things shut down, and a lot of things we love to have were not available. It's a wake-up call, guys. And I'm just gonna put it frank. Things could be much worse for all of us, and we gotta be thankful. And we also gotta be there for our fellow man and woman. So for me, I don't ever want to put out anything that isn't me, that isn't who I am. And I got a little sidetracked and I got a little lost, but I like to practice what I preach, and I had to find myself again, and I got it. For those of you who are still watching, who have stuck with me throughout this, I appreciate it, and I love y'all. I do know my very, very close friend Corey Bennett. Shout out to Corey Bennett. He has been there so much over the last year or so, and he's been there majorly. I mean, the last year, but I mean, he's been there majorly, and he's been on me. motivating me, checking in, like we both work with each other and try to be there for each other. And we butt heads, and we're both pains in the butt sometimes. We're both very stubborn at times. We're always, but we get each other. And honestly, when I was going through my funk, he was on me. And sometimes I don't like to be told what to do. Sometimes I don't like to have somebody tell me, hey, this or that. And I was hard-headed, and I was a pain in the butt. But he stuck through it, and he pushed, and he was there. And he knew when to put the gas and the brakes on, and how to control that and handle that. Honestly, one of the only people that was really there each day. And nobody's obligated to that. Nobody owes me anything. I don't owe anybody anything. But friends are there, and friends will be there for you. And Corey, I just want to say thank you, and I hope you see this. I hope you watch this, and I'm going to let you know anyway, after the video's done, that it's there. Thank you for being there. And my buddy Ricky's there. We both have been super busy, so we've had her on and off, and sometimes me and him butt heads, especially when I'm having issues, and that happens. Nobody's obligated to me, and I'm not obligated to anybody else, so I don't expect anybody to be there, and I shouldn't expect it, neither should you. At the end of the day, when we wake up and we go to bed, you have yourself. That's it. You can't rely on anybody else. Even if you're married, people are going to let you down now and again, and that's okay. Things do happen. We all have things that we have to handle in life. We all have goals. We all have things that we want. But you have to have it. You have to have it yourself. You can't expect anybody else to have it for you. So if you let somebody else, you have expectations, and you allow expectations to be there, and somebody else lets you down, and you let it affect you and your growth, you let it affect you and your goals, you let it deter you, you let it just ruin your mood, and just, it's a disaster for your daily life. You allow that thing to happen, that's on you. It's not on anybody else, because nobody else is suffering. Nobody else has to wake up in your head, in your body. Nobody else has to go to sleep in your head and your body. Even if you sleep in the bed with somebody else, you, when you go to sleep, you are there by yourself. That's it. So you are obligated to you. I am obligated to me. And I let myself down, and I learned a lot from that. You have to, especially us empaths out there, us who are very passionate, extremely passionate, we feel extreme highs and extreme lows. Those kind of people, you really have to check yourself. You really have to be aware, and you really have to control that energy. You really have to control how you feel and what you got going on. So take it as a message and a testament here, anything in this long video, that you really have to pay attention, and you really have to make sure you're there for yourself, because nobody else is obligated to you. And if you expect that obligation, you're going to be let down frequently. You're going to have bad days frequently. The sooner that you get used to losing, the sooner you get used to failures, the sooner you not really get used to, when you can live with and channel that energy, and you can accept and move forward, not dwell, not sit and dwell. When you can say, hey, there was a defeat, okay, accepted, moving on. Hey, there was a loss. Hey, there was a disappointment, accepted, moving on. All those things. When you can do that, great things are coming. Lots of success can be in front of you. So guys, wake up each day thankful. Put your time, energy, and passion into the two things we always talk about. The things that are going to make you successful, the things that are going to help you grow. Be thankful. Be a beautiful person. Help out your neighbor. Help out your fellow man and woman. Be a loving, compassionate, sympathetic, empathetic person. Care about other people, what they're going through. And just realize that things could be a lot worse. And you have to really just put in the time and the work. I've had a major wake-up call, guys. I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your day.